I'm home. Thank you both as always.
I'm Mashio Kuga. Since middle school, I've been raised in a single-parent household. With her mom busy working, my 2-year older sister, Mimi, and I often took care of the housework on weekends.
It's because Ma-kun helps out a lot. Thank you as always.
Well, leaving everything to you alone makes me anxious. If something goes wrong and it burdens Mom, that wouldn't be good either.
Oh, I know the truth. You really love your big sister, don't you? You're such a softie. If anyone ever dares to mess with Ma-kun, I'll take them down for you, okay?
Saying this, my petite sister hugs me tightly. She's always had a baby face, and after I outgrew her in height, people often mistook us for siblings in reverse roles. Well, it's not like I hate it or anything, but could you stop saying such violent things?
You two are as close as ever, but dinner's going to get cold, so let's eat soon, okay?
10 years later. Why do I have to dress like this?
Isn't it obvious? Because you look just like Lord Johan. And there's no time for chit-chat. There are still so many poses I want you to do as Johan.
You still don't have enough? It's already been an hour. I'm exhausted. An hour later, I'm finally set free. By the way, Lord Johan is a main character in the popular anime Yorohisu, and my sister's absolute favorite character.
What a feast for the eyes! Thank you so much, Ma-kun. I feel so energized now. I'll be ready to tackle work at the start of the week.
My sister beams with happiness. Her mannerisms, which feel more like a younger sister's, have always been my weakness. Well, I have work tomorrow, so I'm heading out. Let Heath-sama take care of you for the rest of the night. Heath-sama refers to someone who uploads Yorohisu fan content on social media. This person is also a Johan fan, and my sister follows their account.
Okay, thanks again, Ma-kun. I feel like a bit of a failure as a big sister, though.
It's fine. I'm an adult now. Feel free to rely on me when you need to. You treated me to a good meal today, so we're even. Amo-san looks stunning as always. The next day, when I get to work, I notice a female coworker being admired from afar by the male staff. She's Chiyuki Amo, my senior by 2 years. She's a solitary beauty who doesn't mingle with others, making her the object of admiration among the male employees. Kuga, good morning! Just seeing Amo-senpai first thing in the morning is such a treat, isn't it? This is Retsu Choge, my coworker and peer. Among the male staff, he's particularly fixated on Amo-senpai. It's fine to admire Amo-senpai, but stay focused on work. If you do a sloppy job and cause trouble for the clients, you'll ruin the trust of Love Koi. I work at All Trade Co. Ltd., which handles operations outsourced by Love Koi, a major telecommunications company. Currently, I'm 24 years old and work at the Love Koi Regional Branch's Equipment Shipping Center. You're such a serious guy, Kuga. Or could it be you're not interested in Amo-senpai at all? No, I do get nervous talking to her. She reminds me a bit of D-chan from Yorohisu. I'm a huge Yorohisu fan, and D-chan, Johan's love interest in the series, is my absolute favorite character. But D-chan is cheerful and energetic, so her charm is quite different from the aloof beauty of Amo-senpai. You really love that anime, huh? I've never seen it, but is it that good? It's great! Even my sister is obsessed with it. Actually, yesterday, even though I had the day off, she made me cosplay as one of the characters. Our conversation ends there as the start of the workday approaches. Johan-sama. A few days later, during my lunch break, I stopped by a fast food restaurant. This restaurant has a Yorohisu collaboration, offering soft vinyl figurines as part of the set meals. Maybe I'll give this to my sister. While mumbling to myself,
Kuga-kun.
Huh? Amo-senpai?
Do you mind if I join you? There aren't any open seats.
When Amo-senpai speaks to me, I glance around and notice all the other seats are taken. It seems the collaboration has drawn in a large crowd. Oh, sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Amo-senpai also ordered the same set meal as me and opened her bonus package at the table. Wait, that's a D-chan figure?
Something wrong? Ah, I see. D-chan is your favorite character, isn't she?
Yes, that's right. I'm so jealous. Wait, how did you know that about me? And could it be that you know about Yorohisu?
Huh? That's not it. A relative of mine is into them, so I just plan to give this toy to them. Wait, the figure you got is Johan-sama? A colleague who looks just like my favorite character is sitting here with a figure of my favorite, eating a burger? What is this, a dream? Am I supposed to shout, "No regrets in my life," right now?
Well, wait, calm down, Amo-senpai. After managing to calm her down, Amo-senpai admitted to being a fan of Yorohisu and a Johan-sama enthusiast.
I'm sorry for trying to hide it and lying.
It's not a big deal. Whether to be open about one's hobbies is a personal choice. If you're a Johan fan, though, would you be willing to trade figures with me?
Well, sure. I don't mind.
Amo-senpai looked a bit surprised at my casual tone. Then,
Thank you.
her gentle smile wasn't the same as D-chan's lively grin, but... Whoa, she's adorable. I was completely captivated.
Kuga-kun, good morning. Did you watch yesterday's Yorohisu?
From the next day, Amo-senpai and I started occasionally chatting about Yorohisu.
Lord Johan's firm beliefs were incredible, and Di-chan, who wholeheartedly supported him, was adorable.
Absolutely! Despite being hated by his homeland, Johan's resolve to work for the country he's in now is so inspiring. But there was one person who didn't take kindly to our camaraderie. Tch, a gloomy anime nerd like you doesn't deserve to chat with Amo-senpai. That anime is the reason I got to know her better, though. Who Amo-senpai chooses to talk to is her own business, isn't it? And you should really drop the anime nerd equals gloomy stereotype. Shut up! Anyway, you're not good enough for Amo-senpai. Ever since I started talking to Amo-senpai, Choge began throwing snide remarks my way. But that wasn't all. Hey Kuga, these are the devices set to arrive tomorrow. Double check them for me. What? The shipping deadline's almost here! He would always dump tasks on me at the last possible moment, just before the delivery truck arrived. Make sure you check them thoroughly. We wouldn't want to inconvenience the customers now, would we? At our device shipping center, a double-check system is in place to prevent errors. Tasks are reviewed by someone other than the original handler. Sudden irregular requests happen sometimes, and I let small things slide, but... the device information isn't linked to the customer data, and the shipping labels have the wrong addresses and delivery dates. Choge's sloppy work is beyond careless. If I have to redo everything under such a tight deadline, that's a different story. Maybe it's time to report this to Manager Narumi.
Nagashita-kun, your recent work and attitude towards Kuga-kun have been unacceptable.
The next day, Choge was summoned to a meeting room by Narumi Manager. Incidentally, the manager married an employee who has since transferred to another department 2 years ago, but that's a story for another time. Did Kuga tell you that? He's probably just making stuff up.
Lovekoi, Internet's core system, records who processed what and when. So it's obvious that you reserved the task early and then asked Kuga-kun to double-check it at the last minute.
That's right. At Lovekoi Internet, accountability is clear because the system shows the processor's name. If investigated in detail, the full scope of the task becomes clear.
Nagashita-kun, you didn't have any particular urgent tasks yesterday, right? Why did this process end up being last minute? Also, multiple employees have reported feeling uncomfortable with the way you've been making snide remarks toward Kuga-kun.
Damn it! Thus, Choge got a thorough scolding from Narumi Manager.
Kuga-kun, what do you think about me not being like Di-chan? Are you disappointed after all?
Several weeks later, during a lunch break, Amo-senpai muttered this under her breath. She hasn't seemed very energetic lately, so I figured something was troubling her. Not at all. D-chan and Amo-senpai are different people. You have your own charm, senpai, so there's nothing disappointing about it. Besides, I look nothing like Johan-sama in reality either. I suddenly realized something and deliberately made a face as if I were utterly devastated. Don't tell me, Amo-senpai, that you're disappointed in how unlike Johan-sama I am?
That's not true. You have so many good qualities that are uniquely yours. But yes, maybe it's the same thing.
Good. It seems like she's starting to think more positively.
Actually, back in middle school, when I openly admitted I liked anime, my friends responded awkwardly.
After a few moments of silence, Amo-senpai seemed to steel herself and continued. She explained that while her friends didn't harass her, she overheard them venting about her.
Chi-Chi's image is so different, and her interests don't match ours. Honestly, it's exhausting to talk to her.
She happened to catch this conversation by chance, and it left a lasting impact.
I think it was my overly enthusiastic way of talking about my interests that made it awkward for them. And my friends never outright rejected me. They were always kind. But since then, I started worrying about how others perceived me, and it became scary to talk to people.
I see. So that's how senpai became the aloof beauty everyone knows.
But Kuga-kun, your words earlier made me feel like it's okay to just be myself. Thank you.
Amo-senpai gave a faint smile. Seeing that, my cheeks began to warm. I have an idea, senpai. Would you like to meet my sister sometime? I mentioned before that my sister is also a big fan of Johan-sama and welcomes fellow fans.
That's kind of you, but are you sure it wouldn't be a bother?
I'm sure it will be fine. My sister was excited when I told her about you and really wants to meet you. When you're feeling down, there's nothing better than connecting with like-minded people.
Oh, you noticed?
She muttered softly, and her expression shifted again. It resembled the one that first captivated me.
Well, if your sister is okay with it, I'd love to take you up on that offer.
Yes!
What? Really?
That night, I called my sister, and her voice blared excitedly through the phone.
I'll adjust my schedule no matter what. Ooh, there's so much I want to talk about in person.
Calm down, sis. You're way too hyped. And so, we arranged the time for the three of us to meet. Amo-senpai isn't here yet. The day we were supposed to meet my sister. After finishing work, Amo-senpai and I left the office, but she realized she forgot something and went back to retrieve it. As I waited for her to return...
Ma-kun! I'm here!
Sis, I told you to wait at the cafe, not come to the office.
Oh, I couldn't help myself. I was too excited.
As my sister beamed at me, I couldn't help but smile wryly. But then, one person was watching us with a smirk. I heard Kuga had a sister, but she looks younger than him. So does that mean... Well. Hey Kuga, showing off your PDA in front of the office, huh? Choge. Nice to meet you. I'm Retsu Choge, Kuga's colleague.
Oh, nice to meet you too. I'm...
No need to explain. It's obvious you're his girlfriend, right? That's when I realized Choge had misunderstood. Oh, that's why he's smirking so much. No, she's my sister. I've told you about her before. Yeah, right. Don't lie. She's clearly younger than you. I guess you're just making excuses in case Amo-senpai finds out, huh? Hey, stop this already. Ignoring my words, Choge continued. Hey, did you know? This guy's been hitting on our beautiful senior, Amo-senpai. Even though he already has a girlfriend. How awful is that? You'd better dump him, quick. And I'll be sure to let our senior know about this too.
Cut the crap.
Huh?
Don't talk nonsense. It's obvious Ma-kun is my precious little brother. If you doubt me, I'll bring my ID or even our family register to prove it.
I believe you. Please calm down.
How can I stay calm after this? And saying Ma-kun is some kind of playboy? My brother hates those kind of people the most. When Mom and I were tricked by bad men, whether it was that deadbeat father or my ex, Ma-kun was the one who got angry on our behalf.
You see, our mom became a single mother because her father cheated, leading to their divorce. As for the time I cosplayed, it was to cheer up my sister after a bad breakup. Let me make it clear, I do not have a cosplay hobby.
Our deadbeat dad was jealous of how capable Mom was at work, saying ridiculous things like a woman should bow to a man. My ex-boyfriend mocked me, saying, "You might look young, but you can't beat real youth." That's why both my brother and I decided never to impose our ideals on others.
Incidentally, our father remarried but got divorced within a year after being accused of emotional abuse. He now lives alone. As for her ex, his obsession with appearances landed him in jail for violating youth protection laws.
See? This is why Ma-kun is the best man in the world. One Ma-kun isn't enough. We need cloning technology to max produce him. Imagine being surrounded by Ma-kuns all calling me sister. Oh, it's paradise. Oh, but maybe one of them could be my older brother, spoiling me rotten with Mimi. Oh, that'd be amazing too.
Hey, how about snapping out of your bizarre fantasy and coming back to reality?
Sorry for keeping you waiting, Kuga-kun. Huh?
Just then, Amo-senpai arrived, seemingly having retrieved what she had forgotten.
Amo-senpai, his sister's a raging brocon who went ballistic over a small misunderstanding. He's already a weirdo obsessed with anime, and now he's got an obnoxious sister too. You should definitely stop being friends with him.
Hey, this is all your fault to begin with. Stop bad-mouthing my sister. Choge leaned closer to Amo-senpai as if seizing a last ray of hope. But then...
Could it be? Are you Heath-sama? Oh, you must be Kuga-kun's sister, Mimi-san. Nice to meet you.
Wait, what? You two know each other? And Heath is...
Ignoring Choge, Amo-senpai locked eyes with my sister. Heath-sama is a fan artist who uploads Yorohisu fan creations online. I found out recently that their true identity is Amo-senpai. Senpai was also aware of Mimi's account, which is why she didn't mind meeting her.
So, Nagashita-kun, what were you saying about Mimi-san? I think it's wonderful that they have such a close sibling bond.
Well,
Oh, and about that weird anime. Are you talking about Yorohi's? Because I'm a huge fan of it myself.
No way!
Your reaction says it all. I suspected the culprit was someone like Nagashita-kun, but to think it was actually you.
I mean...
You're the one who's been posting slander about me on social media, aren't you?
Lately, Amo-senpai had seemed down because her account was being attacked online.
You can deny it, but I've already requested disclosure. It won't take long to confirm who the culprit is.
Wait, I admit it. I was one who badmouthed Heath. I was looking up negative reviews about Yorohisu and stumbled upon your account by chance. Seeing you praise a character who looks just like Kuga made me furious.
Amo-senpai's social media account has one of the highest follower counts in the Yorohisu fandom. Even someone like Choge, unfamiliar with the fandom, found it right away.
But if I had known it was your account, I never would have...
It doesn't matter whose account it was. You lashed out and hurt someone else's feelings for no reason. There's a sin you need to atone for.
And if you don't have basic internet literacy, don't show your face on social media. You're a nuisance.
Damn it. Whatever. She's no aloof beauty or anything. I'm done with her.
Good. I wasn't interested in someone so full of prejudices anyway. You were imposing your ideals on me, but there's no such thing as a perfect match in this world. If you can't understand that, you'll probably stay single forever.
Amo-senpai's sharp words left Choge grimacing in silence. Leaving him behind, we headed to the restaurant we had reserved.
Tch, now I can't even ask for double check.
After the commotion in front of the office, Choge's bad reputation spread like wildfire. Still, I, Amo-senpai, and the other employees were determined to keep work and personal matters separate. But then,
guess I'll just have the shipment picked up without a double check.
Choge, fearing others' judgment, started working solo, which led to...
We sincerely apologize for this incident.
Due to a shipping error, the equipment was sent to the wrong address, resulting in customer complaints and significant trouble for Lovekoi Internet. Choge was subjected to disciplinary action, and then...
This is all because of that garbage anime, Yarohisu.
Overwhelmed by Amo-senpai's words and his own work blunders, Choge posted a threat online targeting Yorohisu Animation Studio.
I didn't do anything wrong. It's all that anime's fault.
He was arrested for obstruction of business operations and other charges, and was dismissed from All Trade Inc. Incidentally, Amo-senpai also filed a damages lawsuit against Choge for defamation on social media. Why are we dressed like this again?
Aw, Johan-sama and D-chan as a couple. So cute.
Not long after, I confessed to Amo-senpai. No, to Chiyuki, and we started dating. Today, we had planned to visit my mother together, but somehow, thanks to my sister, it turned into a cosplay photo shoot.
I know it's odd to say this while dressed like this, but being accepted as I am by Mashio-san and Mimi-san has truly saved me. I believe it's thanks to you that such wonderful children were raised. Oh, thank you. Hearing that makes me feel like my efforts were worth it. I may be inexperienced, but I hope to have your continued support moving forward.
Am I imposing fixed ideas of how things should be onto others? It's something I want to keep reflecting on as I live my life. Even though we're not like Johan-sama and D-chan, let's stay as happy and close as they are.
Yes, let's always stay together.
True smiles don't come from conforming to someone else's ideals. They appear naturally when you're freed from those pressures.
Oh, you're working overtime again. Being incompetent must be tough, huh?
Ah, Uzai-kun, good work. Actually, there's something I don't understand about the documents I received from you. Chief, about this.
This is... Yeah, it's helpful for me when you ask questions like this properly.
Okay, I've grasped how to read this document, so now I'll create the presentation material using this. I'm Daisuke Miyashita. I graduated from university and joined a small beauty-related trading company, where I was assigned to the sales planning department as a first-year new graduate. Every day is full of things to learn, but it's fun to remember new things. I'm not very good at being efficient. I'm working hard every day to try and become capable on my job quickly. And after regular hours, this day too, I couldn't finish my work and was working overtime.
Oh, you're working overtime again. Being incompetent must be tough, huh?
Ah, Uzai-kun, good work. Actually, there's something I don't understand about the documents I received from you.
Hey, are you trying to ask me questions when I'm trying to go home? That's annoying.
He's my colleague, Yami Uzai. He has been expected to be outstanding since joining the company. Unlike me, who is slow at work, he is a capable person who handles tasks quickly. But he has a bit of an annoying edge. Sorry, but I really don't understand the documents you gave me.
I gave you the job so that you could study. And are you really thinking of complaining about that? Anyway, make sure you take responsibility and finish the job by tomorrow, okay?
Yes, I'll do my best to finish it. I said that and watched Uzai-kun go home. But still, I don't understand it. Uzai-kun's excellent, so he probably knows more things from the seniors than I do. I asked Uzai-kun about the task, but he didn't teach me, saying it's important to think for myself. If only I had Uzai-kun's sociability, I could ask the seniors without hesitation. That's right, I've always been bad at asking people for help. I become wary that I'm a nuisance and can't speak well. No, that's not good. I have to change. I can't worry about social skills. This is work, so I have to ask if I don't understand. In the end, I decided it was no good to proceed without understanding. Even if I'm judged as incapable, there is no way I can proceed without understanding. I decided to say that I don't understand, and I decided to end my work for the day. Okay, I'll check properly again tomorrow. The next day, when I went to work, Uzai-kun was being cornered by our boss, Chief Sakurai, in the office. Apparently, he was asked about the work he had passed on to me, and it was discovered that he didn't have it.
I'm very sorry. That was supposed to be finished by my colleague Miyashita today.
Miyashita-kun? Why do you need Miyashita-kun, a fellow new graduate, to help you?
He actually said that he wanted to study my work.
That's not what I said.
Oh, Miyashita-kun? I believe you have the documents you received from him. Can you show them to me?
I'm very sorry. I haven't finished it yet. I just couldn't understand the work he taught me, and I was wondering if I could have it explained again. I honestly stated that I couldn't finish it because I didn't understand. Then, Chief Sakurai looked at the two of us.
I see. From now on, don't do things on your own. It would be a problem if new graduates share incorrect ways of doing things. Also, Uzai-kun, this job was assigned to you. You are responsible for doing it.
Hey, it's your fault that I got scolded by Chief Sakurai.
Sorry, but I heard a different way of doing that task. So I couldn't make the documents properly with the method he taught me.
Don't make excuses. That's why you're an incompetent who can't do your job. It was the right decision to give the instructions earlier than the deadline.
Apparently, today wasn't the deadline. I was relieved that I didn't cause trouble for the company. But after that, Uzai-kun's job dumping escalated even further. About a month later, I was still working overtime every day.
Miyashita-kun, you seem to be working overtime every day. Is there anything you're having trouble with at work?
Chief Sakurai, good work. I'm sorry, I'm not very efficient, so my work takes time.
I can see that you are not slacking off, but well, if there's something you don't understand, I can be your mentor and teach you the job for a while. Don't worry, I've already gotten permission.
Huh? But I wouldn't want you to go to the trouble of worrying about me. Our company has a 1-month training program for new employees, and after that, no one is assigned a mentor.
Listen, it's more of a problem for us when our subordinates are working overtime. If that's what you think, then learn properly. I don't care how much time is taken as long as I see your growth. You've only just joined the company, so don't hesitate to rely on others.
Tch. You're making your superiors take time to train you. Being incompetent is really a nuisance.
After that, Uzai-kun came to me, who gratefully accepted the chief's proposal. He must have heard our conversation. Uzai-kun, I think so too. That's why I intend to do my best.
I didn't ask you that. I'm saying that you shouldn't make Chief Sakurai waste your time on the likes of you.
I was speechless, seeing his dissatisfied gaze, but...
Oh, would you like me to assign you a mentor if you need it?
It was Chief Sakurai who had come. She looked sternly at Uzai-kun, her arms crossed, looking dignified.
No, I'm excellent, so I don't need it.
I see. Then do your best.
Tch.
Uzai-kun bit his lip, as if he was frustrated by Chief Sakurai's words. And from that day on, Chief Sakurai became my mentor and started checking my work regularly. During that time, it was discovered that there were mistakes mixed in with the work I had remembered. Many of those were from what Uzai-kun had told me.
I'll teach you from the beginning, so forget everything you've been taught for now. And from now on, make sure you ask your superiors or seniors when you don't understand something.
I'm sorry. Uzai-kun is excellent, so I believe that he must be correct.
You think he's excellent, but he's also a new graduate like you. Besides, excellence isn't just about how fast you work. At least that's how I see it. Asking questions isn't a nuisance. Of course, I wouldn't want you to ask the same question many times, though.
She, who is 3 years older than me, seemed so much greater. Seeing Chief Sakurai smile reassuringly, saying to ask anytime, I thought that I was lucky to have her as my boss. From then on, I made an effort to actively ask Chief Sakurai questions. Chief, about this.
This is...
Chief Sakurai never frowned at any of my questions, and always taught me thoroughly and kindly.
Yeah, it's helpful for me when you ask questions like this properly.
I, who had always thought that asking questions was a nuisance, think that I'm gradually changing because of her words. But, in proportion to that, Uzai-kun became more and more aggressive towards me. Hey, are you still being taught by Chief Sakurai? Incompetent people freely cause trouble to others, huh? Especially when there are no people around. It was a parade of words belittling me. I recently had a project approved. I'm excellent, so I can produce results without bothering others. But that also means the expectations from my superiors are high, which is troubling. I see. Congratulations. I'll do my best to catch up to you. Heh, catch up to me? Don't talk in your sleep. There is as much difference in speed between us as there is between a rabbit and a tortoise. Don't even try to stand on the same stage as me. In that fable, the tortoise wins, but I should refrain from saying something that would add fuel to the fire. Oh, it's Miyashita! Thanks the other day! Thanks to the words of a colleague from the sales department, who called out to me with a smile, I felt a little better. We had a fun conversation about having another gathering of colleagues, and I laughed with a colleague from another department. Chief Sakurai!
What's the matter, Uzai-kun?
It was almost the end of the workday. Uzai-kun was calling out to Chief Sakurai. Are you going to work overtime again today with Miyashita?
I'm not working overtime. Why do you ask?
Then how about we have dinner together today? Chief Sakurai must be stressed from training Miyashita, right?
Stress? What are you talking about? He's doing his best, so there's no stress.
You're so generous, Chief Sakurai, but you don't have to push yourself.
It seems like you're misunderstanding something. Miyashita-kun's work is careful and the documents are comprehensive. He makes easy to understand documents that consider the perspective of the person reading them. He will be able to create comprehensive proposals soon. I have faith in him.
But, why do you favor him so much? I'm more excellent. All he's doing is the sort of thing I could do without being taught. It would be more efficient to give up on him.
Why are you getting so heated? If you are saying that you are more excellent, then you can just ignore him, right? Right now, you look like you're afraid of his growth.
That's not true.
Okay, then stop interfering. But I'm also your boss. I'll say this much. Excellent isn't just about how fast you work. If there's something you don't know, don't try to act tough and ask me.
I'm excellent, so I don't need to trouble the chief. Chief Sakurai sighed quietly, seeing that Uzai-kun's argument was still so unyielding. Ah, Chief Sakurai! I'm sorry to bother you so close to the end of the workday. I wanted to ask you about this. Uzai-kun, good work. I'm sorry for interrupting you talk with the chief.
It's okay. I'm done talking with him. What's the matter?
Damn it. How dare Miyashita! When I started talking with the chief about work, Uzai-kun stomped off. Several months passed since then. It was almost 1 year since I joined the company. By this time, I had become able to ask questions to not just Chief Sakurai, but also to the other senior employees without hesitation. My job is in sales planning. Communication with other departments is also essential. Thank you always. Let's work well together. I may be less capable than other employees, but I don't forget my respect for others. I had made that promise to myself over the past year. Hey, listen! The other day, my strict boss actually praised me for the first time! I was so happy I could cry! And the first colleagues gathering was held since joining the company, and I was invited to join as well.
I haven't accomplished anything noteworthy yet, but I'm happy that I'm becoming more capable.
It seems that my colleagues who had been assigned to other departments had each made progress since the last time we met. Everyone is amazing. They're so bright and cool. How about you, Miyashita? Is work going well? Yes, I'm... Heh, you shouldn't even bother asking him. After all, he's an incompetent who works at a snail's pace. We don't even have a mentor system at this company, but he's so incompetent that he makes his boss waste time. He's so lame. It's painful to watch. My relationship with Uzai-kun was still the same. Maybe his hatred for me was growing every day. Huh? Is that really a bad thing? If you're being taught how to do your job, then it's necessary, right?
That's right. I was scolded many times because I made so many mistakes. But if you keep learning from your superiors without giving up, you can slowly grow.
My colleagues all nodded in agreement. The reaction was so unexpected that Uzai-kun started to panic. What? Are you all incompetent as well? Am I the only one who was excellent this term? I can't believe this. You know, from what I've been hearing, Miyashita isn't incompetent. The other day, he gave me extra documents for sales that I didn't even ask for. And it was thanks to that I was able to get the contract.
That's right. My boss also praised him. He said that it's helpful because he tries to listen to our opinions.
Everyone, thank you. My colleagues were defending me and praising me, something that I wouldn't have imagined a year ago. More importantly, how about you, Uzai? I heard you're being called a know-it-all in the sales department. What?
You were said to be excellent since joining the company, so you got too cocky, didn't you? If you have something that you don't understand and you can't admit that, then what's the point?
You guys, you were thinking that. Uzai-kun's evaluation was different from what he had imagined, and he was clenching his fists, and his shoulders were trembling. Wait, everyone. Uzai-kun gave me a lot of work, and I learned a lot from that, you know? Of course, it was mostly difficult because he didn't teach me properly, though. The chief taught me very thoroughly, so if I grew, then it's also thanks to Uzai-kun. I got an opportunity to talk with the chief and the seniors a lot because of him. That's right, by this time, I was already seeing Uzai-kun's job dumping in a positive light. I'll turn it into a chance for me to grow. I realized that thanks to Chief Sakurai and my colleagues.
That's the Miyashita-kun I know.
At that moment, a sliding door to the next tatami room opened. Chief Sakurai? Good work! Apparently, a colleagues gathering for Chief Sakurai and her peers was being held in the next room, and several other senior employees were also there.
Good work! I'm sorry for interrupting, but I just couldn't ignore the things I was hearing. Uzai-kun, I knew that you were dumping your work on Miyashita-kun. But I didn't say anything about it. Do you know why?
That's...
You told me that passing your work on to Miyashita-kun was for his study, right? Miyashita kept taking it on for his own growth, just as you said. Miyashita-kun, that's work that Uzai-kun was responsible for, right? Why are you...
It seems like Uzai-kun was busy, so he gave it to me, saying it would be good for my studies.
He's always doing whatever he wants. Give it here. I'll give it to Uzai-kun.
No, it's okay. It's really helpful to study what kind of work Uzai-kun is doing. So, is it okay if I do it? Well, that would mean I'll be asking the chief more questions, though.
I see. I understand. If that's the case, then you take responsibility for doing it. When he first joined the company, Miyashita-kun was compared to you, who was called excellent, and he knew his own abilities. He was clearly aware that he still wasn't capable at his job. and he properly faced his own flaw, hesitating to ask people for help. Right, Miyashita-kun?
Yes, I'm still not good enough, and it will take time for me to be able to do a big job like Uzai-kun. That's why I thought that I would at least do my best with communication. I looked at Uzai-kun. This isn't hatred, it's a declaration of war. Uzai-kun, it's true that I'm not as capable as you, but I won't give up. Even a tortoise can certainly take one more step forward than yesterday if it doesn't give up and continues to take each step. So, thank you for giving me the experiences that the rabbit, you, should have been experiencing. Your back is still far away, but I will surely be useful to the company at my own pace. Tch!
It seems like there was no need for me to step in. Miyashita-kun, you are definitely growing. Be confident. My peers are also rooting for you.
The senior employees, who had been listening silently from the next room, smiled and waved to me. I was so happy. I bowed deeply. The rest of the colleagues gathering progressed peacefully, and Uzai-kun didn't say a word and the party ended. Chief Sakurai and I were walking side by side on the night road. Thank you for earlier, Chief Sakurai. I didn't think that you were going to be there. The timing of the end of the colleague gathering coincided, so I was walking home with Chief Sakurai.
My peers invited me. It seems that your colleague from the sales department said that he was going to have a colleagues gathering, so my peers decided to do one as well since it sounded fun. There are fewer and fewer colleagues, but I enjoyed it as well.
Chief Sakurai, who had been drinking alcohol, was smiling more than usual, and spoke so cheerfully that it made me happy as well.
Besides, I also got to see something good.
Saying that, Chief Sakurai peered at me and smiled. I couldn't help but get a thrill in my heart at her gaze.
You have really grown. You continued to overcome yourself without giving up. You are excellent. I have been your mentor for this past year, and I've also learned a lot from you. It reminded me of my beginnings.
Chief Sakurai! At that moment, there was a loud voice as if someone was chasing after us. It was Uzai-kun.
Uzai-kun, what's the matter? You're going the opposite direction.
I love you. I've always loved Chief Sakurai, and I was desperately trying to be recognized by you. If I was thought to be excellent, then I thought that maybe I would be able to stand by your side. Me.
This was the reason he was so obsessed with his own excellence. He was trying to make himself seem greater by putting me down.
Uzai-kun, excellence isn't just one thing. It's true that you are excellent, but in terms of being considerate of others while communicating and progressing with work, Miyashita-kun is more excellent. And that sort of person I find attractive as a man is a person who has the heart to keep moving forward, one step at a time.
So that means you're talking about Miyashita.
I wonder. But at the very least, I think he's more attractive as a person than you. I'm your boss, so I won't abandon you. But I can't accept your feelings. I'm sorry.
Leaving Uzai-kun, who was muttering something and had become motionless, I saw Chief Sakurai home. Now, about what happened after that. Uzai-kun became fixated on the thought that he was excellent, and he became even less likely to rely on people. Even when Chief Sakurai and I tried to offer support, he wouldn't accept it. As a result, complaints about Uzai-kun began pouring in from other departments. He was expected to do great things when he first joined the company, but now it's said that Miyashita is more excellent. Hearing those rumors, Uzai-kun finally logged out. He was fired after being absent without leave. And as for me, another half a year passed since then.
Miyashita-kun, your project was approved! Congratulations!
Thank you very much! The moment when my project finally bloomed had arrived. It took me much longer than others, but step by step, It was an intermediate point in life that I had reached through that accumulation. I'm spending my days appreciating the support of those around me. Chief Sakurai, I'll work even harder to catch up to you. No, to surpass you. So, please go out with me.
Yes, I have high expectations for you. I'd be glad to.
Wanting to be thought of as excellent. Everyone who works has that feeling, I'm sure. But if you get caught up in your pride, then you won't grow. In this world where people with different starting lines have gathered together, the strength to continue moving forward at one's own pace might be what opens up the life in front of you.